All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ragnar Show. I am your host, of course, Ragnar the Barbarian. For those of you who don't know, and I assume that's most of you, this is an AI-guided text adventure. The AI guiding us will be the one and only GB. Everything you see on screen is also AI generated. The wonderful world of Eldoria is available for you as well to go and check out. Just head to chat.openai.com and to the custom GBT store. And your wildest dreams, and actually a bit of mine, will come true. Without further ado, let's get into things, shall we? Alright. I, Ragnar the Barbarian, magical stone tablet in hand, walk up to the Shrine of the Ancestors and press the tablet against it. And it's not going to work the first time. As is the usual.
You, firmly grasped in your battle-worn hand, S.U., Ragnar the Barbarian, with the magical stone tablet firmly grasped in your battle-worn hands, approach the Shrine of the Ancestors. An ancient silence envelopes the air, heavy with anticipation and the weight of unnumbered years. The shrine, an archaic stone arch covered in faded runes and intricate carvings, stands solemn and majestic in the heart of Roderick Village. It is a silent testament to the village's long history, whispered to be a gateway to realms beyond the common ken. With a determined stride, you place the tablet against the cold, hard surface of the shrine. For a moment, nothing happens, and the silence seems to deepen, as if the very air is holding its breath. Then, subtly at first, the runes upon the stone arch begin to glow, a soft light that gradually intensifies until it's almost blinding. The magic within the tablet resonates with the ancient energies of the shrine, unlocking a power long dormant. As the light reaches its zenith, the air around you shimmers and distorts, and a voice, ancient and resonant, fills the space. Alonzwai, it intones a command from the ages past, echoing with the authority of the ancestors themselves. Acting on instinct, you speak the words aloud, Alonzwai, your voice joining with the echo of the command. The moment the words leave your lips, the ground beneath you trembles, and a portal ripples into existence before the shrine. It shimmers with a myriad of colors, a swirling gateway that beckons you to step through. Beyond lies the unknown, a journey that promises both danger and discovery. This is the beginning of the quest, into the Shimmering Gate, a journey that will test your mettle, challenge your strength, and perhaps reveal secrets long hidden. What lies beyond is a mystery, an adventure set forth by the ancestors themselves, now entrusted to you.
I don't know about all that.
Do you step through the portal?
Yeah, obviously. Let's make sure this works, shall we? Cool. Alright. The magical stone tablet in my hand, I step through the portal. Let's change up the jams.
As Ragnar the Barbarian, with the stone tablet's power in hand, you step boldly through the portal. The world around you blurs into a vortex of colors and sensations, a tumultuous journey through space and perhaps even time itself. The air is charged with magic, and the stone tablet vibrates with energy, almost as if it's alive with anticipation of what's to come. Then, As suddenly as it began, the tumult ceases. You find yourself standing on the wooden deck of a ship, the salty air filling your lungs and the sound of waves crashing against the hull. The sun beats down from a clear sky, and the creak of wood and the shout of orders immediately tell you this is no ordinary vessel. You are aboard the pirate ship known as the Sovereign Reprisal. Around you, pirates halt their work, staring with a mix of curiosity and hostility. Their clothes are a patchwork of styles from the many ports they've pillaged, each displaying their personal flair.
Yeah, okay.
From the seasoned gunners to the agile riggers, these are the rugged crew of Captain Haley
The
Black
who?
Tide, bound together by loyalty and a shared quest for freedom on the high seas. Before you have a moment to take in more of your surroundings or even plan your next move, a commanding presence steps forward. It's First Mate Lisa Crowfeather, recognized by her sharp eyes and the unmistakable air of authority. She assesses you with a quick, calculating glance, her hand resting on the hilt of her sword.
Okay.
What have we here? A stowaway from another world, or perhaps a gift from the sea herself? Her voice is sharp, laced with humor but edged with caution.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Sovereign Reprisal, stranger. But know this, no one boards this ship without Captain Blacktide say so. And since you're here uninvited, she gestures to the crew, who begin to close in. You'll be our guest in the brig until the captain decides what to do with you.
Oh god.
Without waiting for your response, several pirates grab you. Despite your strength and warrior spirit, you decide it might be wise to go along for now, conserving your energy for what lies ahead.
Yeah, because I could break
You're
break
taken
these
below
cuffs.
deck to the ship's brig, a sparse, forbidding place designed to hold captives securely. As the door to your cell closes with a resounding clang, you find yourself alone with your thoughts. The tablet, still in your possession, seems to hum softly, a constant reminder of the quest that brought you here and the challenges you'll face to fulfill your destiny. In this unexpected turn of events, how will you, Ragnar the Barbarian, navigate the trials of piracy, alliances, and the mysteries of the sea? Will you find a way to escape and continue your quest? Or will the brig become your world until fate sees fit to offer another path? The adventure, it seems, has only just begun.
Nice. Cool. Good timing with that song. Alright, I guess I'll pick up the magical stone tablet and take a gander. I'll just look at the surface, see if something has appeared on its surface.
As you pick up the magical stone tablet within the dim confines of the ship's brig, its surface catches the scant light filtering through the barred window above. The tablet, humming with a latent power that seems to resonate with the very fibers of your being, feels warm to the touch, a stark contrast to the cool, damp air of your cell. Upon closer inspection, you notice that the tablet's surface, once smooth and unmarked save for the ancient runes that have long adorned it, now bears new inscriptions. These runes shimmer with a soft, ethereal light, forming words that were not there before. The new runes spell out, "Protect," a directive that resonates with a sense of urgency and purpose.
Okay.
This single word, "Protect," hints at the true objective of your quest, suggesting that the reason for your transport to this pirate ship involves safeguarding something, or perhaps someone, of great importance. The tablet, it seems, is not just a key but also a guide, offering cryptic advice and direction through its magical inscriptions. The appearance of these new runes on the tablet in your hands not only deepens the mystery of your quest but also reaffirms your role in the unfolding events. It is a call to action, a reminder that despite the unforeseen detour of your capture, your journey is far from over. There are forces at work beyond the ken of ordinary understanding, and the tablet you hold is inextricably linked to the fate that awaits you on.
Okay, so what I know of the situation, I've been teleported to a pirate ship. All's fair in that. It's reasonable. Things like that just kind of happen. the magical stone tablet I've been teleported with now says protect. I'm assuming this is just kind of, well, I mean, it was even said into the Shimmering Gate, so this is a quest. The single word being my only directive. Alright. I guess I gotta find out what I'm here to protect. And I guess that starts by first getting out of this cell somehow. Alright. I step for. Oh, let's take a look around the brig. Am I the only one in here? I step 40. Yes, I read that.
In the dimly lit brig of the Sovereign Reprisal, you take a moment to survey your surroundings, the stone tablet securely in your grasp. The brig is sparse and unwelcoming, designed with a singular purpose: to detain and secure. The air is heavy with the scent of salt and the underlying tang of iron, likely from the manacles fixed to the walls. As you look around, you realize you are not alone in your confinement. The brig consists of several cells, and in the cell opposite yours, there is a figure huddled in the shadows. The figure sits quietly, their features obscured by the dim light, making it difficult to discern any details from your current vantage point. Their presence is as much a mystery as your own sudden appearance on this pirate vessel. The rest of the brig is unremarkable, save for the sturdy construction designed to withstand both the temper of the sea and the ire of captives. There are no windows, only a few torches set in brackets along the walls to provide meager illumination. The door leading to the upper decks is solid, reinforced with iron, and locked securely, a silent sentinel against any thoughts of easy escape.
No.
Despite the initial sense of isolation, the realization that you share this space with another captive sparks a myriad of questions. Who are they? Another unlucky soul caught up in the pirate's schemes, or perhaps someone with a deeper connection to the quest that has brought you here? Your options for interaction are limited by the bars that separate you, but the presence of another person in the brig could provide valuable information or even aid in your escape. Approaching them with caution and curiosity might reveal new allies or insights into the situation you find yourself in. How do you choose to proceed, Ragnar the Barbarian? Will you attempt to communicate with the figure in the opposite cell, or will you focus on finding a way to escape the brig on your own?
Well. Oh, there it is. That's what it was. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Alright, taking a closer look at whoever's in the cell to my left. That's clearly a woman. And it's, she just has like a cloak on, a mask of some kind. She looks like she can pick a lock. That's what I'm gathering from the situation. I'm gonna lean over and be like, hey you, are you awake? I don't know why they're
leaning
all
closer to the bars that separate yourself from the one to your left.
Like a tube.
You try to get a better look at the figure shrouded in shadows. The dim light flickers, casting brief illuminations that reveal a woman cloaked in garments that speak of stealth and mystery.
That's right.
Indeed, a mask obscures her face, leaving her expressions hidden, but something in her posture suggests a readiness, a sharpness that hints at skills not common among ordinary folk.
Does she have a lockpick? Can we ask
Your
her
instincts
for that?
tell you she might be adept in the arts of subtlety and escape, perhaps
hoping.
even lockpicking, as you've surmised. Hey you.
Yeah.
Are you awake? You whisper across the silence of the brig, your voice low but carrying in the still air. After a moment, the figure stirs, her head turning towards your voice. There's a slight shift in her posture, an alertness now evident. Yes, I'm awake, she responds, her voice quiet but firm, carrying a tone of caution mixed with curiosity. Who are you? And what brings you to the brig of the Sovereign Reprisal?
Okay.
Despite the situation, her tone is not hostile. There's an underlying note of interest, perhaps even an implicit offer of alliance in the way she addresses you.
Okay, again, do you have anything to get out of the cell?
This encounter could be the opportunity you've been looking for, a chance to forge a connection that might aid in your escape and further your quest.
I get that part, let's move it along.
I'm Ragnar. You introduce yourself, keeping your voice down. I found myself here after a bit of an unexpected journey.
I don't know why it's talking
Let's
for
just
me,
say I'm not here by choice.
but that's the...
What about you?
That's pretty much it.
Seems like you might know a thing or two about getting out of tight spots.
I don't know why...
The brief silence that follows is filled with the
Hold on.
creaking of the ship and the distant sound of waves against the hull. Then, she shifts closer to the bars separating your cells, her movements graceful and silent.
Okay.
I might, she concedes, a trace of intrigue in her voice. But why should I help you, Ragnar? What's in it for me? Her question hangs in the air, a challenge.
What do you mean? What do you mean what's in it for you? If you get us out of this cell, I'll get us off the ship. I think that's pretty fair, no? Now, do you have any special tricks, maybe hints? Can you actually pick a lock? You look like you can. I'm not trying to be... I'm being a little... Well, not like prejudiced, but, you know, just assuming because you're in all black, you would... You have the... You might be a rogue. See, now that I say it out loud, it makes it sound worse than what it is. But, I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? No one's just out here in a black mask, captured by pirates, and... I'm not saying you can't be a good person, but, like... Do you have a lockpick? I don't know why... I gotta hit everybody with a paragraph in this thing.
The woman listens quietly as you speak, her stance relaxed yet alert in the shadows of her cell. When you finish, there's a brief moment of silence, the ambient sounds of the ship filling the space between your words and her consideration.
Yeah?
Finally, she chuckles softly, the sound low but genuine, carrying a hint of amusement through the brig's gloom.
You laughing at me?
Ragnar, is it? Your assumptions are.
Your boy. It's a ... It takes like an hour to get past these things.
Interesting, to say the least. But you're not entirely wrong. Let's just say I've had to learn a few
Okay.
unconventional skills in my time,
Alright.
she replies, her tone suggesting a smile hidden beneath the mask. As for what's in it for me, she continues, leaning closer to the bars that separate you. Escaping this cell is only the first step. Getting off this ship is a shared goal, it seems. If you're as capable as you claim, then consider me intrigued. An alliance, for now, could be beneficial for us both.
Okay.
She pauses, surveying the lock on her cell door with a discerning eye.
It's a lock.
Picking locks is within my realm of expertise, yes.
No, I got ya.
But without my tools, which were, unfortunately, confiscated, it's going to be a bit more challenging.
Okay, well...
However, she glances around her cell, spotting a small, overlooked piece of wire on the floor. With a bit of ingenuity, there are always ways to improvise. Bending down, she retrieves the wire with deft fingers, examining it closely. This might just work, she muses, then looks back up at you.
Okay.
You have my attention, Ragnar, and my tentative trust.
Yeah.
Let's make this escape count. With that, she sets to work on the lock of her cell, employing the wire with surprising skill.
And there's not like a time limit
The process
here,
is meticulous, requiring patience and precision. but after a tense few minutes, you
I
hear
don't
the
have
satisfying click of the lock disengaging.
Thank you. Now me.
She pushes the door open, stepping out into the brig with the quiet confidence of someone well-versed in the art of escape.
Sick. Okay, now
Now for your cell,
Thank
she
you.
says, moving towards you with the wire in hand.
You can never be too...
Her actions are
Never be
swift,
too careful
the
with
lock
these
on your
guys.
cell proving no match for her skills.
Thanks. Sick.
In moments, the door swings open, granting you freedom within the confines of the brig. We should move quickly and quietly.
Obviously. Okay, so thanks for that. That's sick. I'm just gonna head off. So we got so when I was being taken down here, there was like a storage place. Let's head to that storage place. Are there any pirates in that storage thing? If there's any pirates that are just, well, not like a storage thing. It's not like it's like for storing plunder and stuff, you know, it's there. I'm gonna go there. I'm assuming there's pirates there. It knows what I'm talking about. This thing's smart. Don't worry about it.
With the brig behind you, thanks to the unexpected skills of your new ally, you navigate the dimly lit corridors of the Sovereign Reprisal towards the storage area you recall passing on your way to the brig.
Your boy.
The ship's interior is a maze of wooden passageways, but the memory of your short journey below decks helps guide your steps.
Okay.
As you approach the storage area, designed to hold the ship's plunder and various supplies, you both slow your pace, moving with caution. The likelihood of encountering pirates here is high, considering the valuable items stored within. This area is crucial for the crew, containing not just the plundered wealth but perhaps essential supplies that could aid in your escape.
Yeah, we don't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna make a bunch of noise, and then I'm gonna hide. I'm just gonna take a crouch, and, you know, the rogue that I picked up, she can do her own hiding. I figure she's good at hiding. And I'm gonna wait for, like, at least one pirate to come through that door. See if I can't make this happen. This is
With a plan as bold
this is
as
some
it is
barbarian
risky,
magic.
you decide to create a distraction within the storage area. The sound of clattering and crashing echoes through the wooden corridors as you deliberately knock over a small stack of crates,
Nice,
ensuring
yeah.
the noise is loud enough to draw attention. Your companion, quick to catch on to the strategy, slips into the shadows with practiced ease,
Sick,
her movements
okay.
silent and swift,
Oh, I just,
a
like,
ghost
crouch in the
vanishing
corner?
from sight. You find your own hiding spot, crouching behind a large barrel, your heart pounding in your chest as you wait.
It's not, but whenever you're
The rogue's
whenever you're
ability
ready.
to blend into her surroundings leaves you momentarily concerned for your own comparatively less subtle presence. But your focus remains sharp on the task at hand.
Oh, whoops.
Moments pass, the tension in the air thick enough to cut with a knife. Then, footsteps approach, hesitant at first, then quicker, as one of the pirates, drawn by the noise, enters the storage area to investigate.
Yeah, there we go. That's fine.
He's alone,
Well,
a
for
cutlass
pants,
hanging from
I
his
have
belt,
pants, they're
his
called
eyes
tights.
scanning the room for the source of the disturbance.
You wouldn't understand. It's a barbarian
As he
thing.
steps further into the room, moving away from the door and towards the mess you've created, you prepare yourself.
All right, I got this.
This is the moment you've been waiting for, a chance to overpower a member of the crew, gain
Not
some
rolling
leverage,
for pants.
maybe even a
I
weapon.
have pants. They're tights. It's different.
With the element of surprise on your side, you have a crucial.
All right, I hit him on the head. I just hit him on the head hard. And then when he goes down, I'm gonna take his clothes, and then I'm good to rumble. All right, I'm gonna hit him right in the soft spot. That'll knock him out. I'm sure. Oh, oh, really? That violated the.
With a plan set firmly in mind,
My
you wait
fault.
for the perfect moment as the pirate moves closer to the source of the disturbance. His back momentarily turned to you as he inspects the overturned crates. Your muscles tense, ready for action, your focus sharp as a blade.
Okay.
In one swift, silent movement, you spring from your hiding place behind the barrel.
Ha! What up?
The element of surprise is on your side,
Obviously.
and the pirate has barely a moment to register a blur of motion before you strike.
Yeah, right in the face. Kaplow!
Your aim is true, targeting the vulnerable spot on the back of his head with precision honed by countless battles.
Okay, not that. I mean,
The impact is solid, and the pirate crumbles to the ground, unconscious before he even realizes what hit him. Quickly, you drag him to a more concealed spot within the storage area, ensuring he's out of sight.
oh, jeez.
With efficiency and a bit of urgency, you begin to strip the pirate of his clothes, dressing yourself in his garb.
What's going on?
The clothes are a rough fit, carrying the scent of the sea and sweat, but they serve their purpose well
Oh, it's
enough,
dead.
transforming your appearance into that of a pirate of the Sovereign Reprisal.
Nice. Alright, back at it.
Your companion emerges from the shadows, a nod of approval
go.
at your quick thinking and action.
Yeah, I know.
Nicely done, she whispers, her eyes scanning the room for any signs of further disturbance.
And I put his clothes on, right?
With their garb, you'll blend in better.
Exactly. You're getting it.
Just keep your head down and follow my lead.
Yeah.
We need to move fast before they discover he's missing. Dressed in the pirate's clothes, you now stand a better chance of moving around the ship unnoticed.
Alright. Good stuff. I'm just gonna walk up to the deck and blend in. I'm just another pirate. She can do her stealth thing. She's really good at that, I assume. Or she can stay down here. I'll come get her when the job's done. Yeah, the music selection. See, I randomize everything, and that just seems a little weak tonight. I don't know why.
Clad in the attire of a pirate from the Sovereign Reprisal, you nod to your rogue companion, signaling your intention to head to the deck. She acknowledges your plan with a silent gesture, her expression hidden beneath the mask but her eyes sharp and understanding. I'll keep to the shadows, gather what information I can down here.
Yeah, you better.
Signal if you need assistance.
I will not
Be
need
careful,
assistance.
she whispers, blending back into the dimness of the ship's interior with a skill that leaves no doubt of her abilities.
Yeah,
You make
she's-
your way through the ship's
she's a
corridors, moving with the confidence of one who belongs.
I belong here.
The pirate garb serves as an effective disguise,
a
allowing you to
pirate.
blend in with the crew. You pass a few pirates along the way, but they pay you no mind, assuming you to be one of their own.
Whoops.
The sounds of the ship's life grow louder as you approach the deck. The creak
Okay.
of wood, the shout of orders, the crash of waves against the hull. Emerging onto the deck, you're greeted by the sight of the open sea, an expanse of blue that stretches to the horizon, the sun beating down from above.
Seen it. I've seen
The
it.
crew is busy at their tasks, hoisting sails, securing lines, and navigating the vessel through the waters. No one questions your presence. In the hustle of activity,
Yeah, I'm a
you're
pirate.
just another pirate attending to the ship's business.
I'm literally a pirate. I look like a pirate.
Taking advantage of your newfound anonymity, you take the opportunity to observe and learn. The layout of the ship, the number of crew members, the location of lifeboats,
There's like
and
four.
any potential means of escape are all critical pieces of information. You keep an eye out for the captain and first mate, knowing that understanding the chain of command could prove useful.
Alright.
As you meld into the workings of the ship, you're also on alert for any sign of the royal siblings, Prince.
Alright. I guess I'm just gonna head up to the captain's quarters. I mean, the deck is great. I do like seeing the sea, but I have a magic tablet that says protect and no information. So I'm going straight to the highest source of that. And I guess I'll just walk in. I'm not really a fan of knocking, so I'll just walk into the captain's quarters. Take a gander around, see what's in there. Probably the captain. That's really all I got.
With determination and the magic tablet's directive of protect guiding you, you decide to approach the heart of the ship's command, the captain's quarters. Disguised as one of the crew, You move with purpose across the deck, your eyes on the elegantly carved door that stands as the barrier between you and the captain of the Sovereign Reprisal.
What's up?
The deck bustles with activity, but your focus narrows to your objective, and with the confidence of someone who belongs, you stride towards the captain's quarters without hesitation. The notion of knocking is dismissed. After all, subtlety hasn't been your approach thus far.
Yep.
You reach for the handle, turning it with a firm grip, and push the door open, stepping inside without announcement. The captain's quarters is a stark contrast to the rest of the ship. It's spacious and richly adorned, reflecting both the power and the wealth of its occupant. Maps and navigational tools are spread across a large desk, alongside scattered documents and a glowing lantern. Shelves filled with books and curious artifacts line the walls, and a large, ornate window at the far end offers a commanding view of the sea.
There's a lot of loot in
Your
here.
entry does not go unnoticed.
Oh, cool.
Seated behind the desk, poring over a map with an intensity that speaks of a mind at work, is Captain Haley Blacktide herself.
Oh, that's not her. There
She looks
is.
up at your intrusion, her piercing gaze assessing, a mixture of surprise and curiosity flickering across her features. Despite the surprise, there's a calmness about her, a sense of control that she does not lose, even with an unexpected guest barging into her sanctuary.
She doesn't lose, huh?
Bold move, walking in unannounced, she states,
Well, that's
her
your
voice
boy.
steady and commanding. There's no immediate hostility, but the authority in her tone leaves no doubt that you are in the presence of the ship's undisputed leader. Who are you, and what do you want?
I am Ragnar the Barbarian. I got teleported onto your ship here on accident. Well, not accident. I stepped into a portal. It's kind of a long story, but I stepped into a portal, then I was on the pirate ship. You guys threw me in the brig. I got out of the brig. Now I'm here. I just wanted to say what's up. How's it going? And then I guess I'll take a look around. I heard something about royal children. I'm assuming they're here. It always does that.
Captain Haley Blacktide listens to your introduction and explanation with a measured calm, her expression inscrutable. The tale you weave is one of adventure and the unexpected, yet she gives no immediate sign of disbelief or hostility. Her eyes, sharp and assessing, seem to take the measure of you as you speak, weighing your words against her own thoughts and suspicions. When you finish, there's a moment of silence in which the only sound is the distant call of the sea, a reminder of the vast, untamed world beyond the ship's sturdy walls. Well, Ragnar the Barbarian, she finally says,
What's
her
up?
tone carrying a hint of amusement that doesn't quite reach her eyes.
Your boy.
That is quite the tale. Teleported onto my ship, escaped the brig, and now standing in my quarters. Most would find such a story fanciful, but these are strange times, and the sea is full of mysteries. She leans back in her chair, regarding you with a curious tilt of her head. As for the royal children, it seems word travels fast, even aboard the Sovereign Reprisal. Yes, they're here, under my protection. And before you ask, they're not
that's
part
them.
of any ransom or bargaining chip.
I assume okay.
There's
sure.
more at play than simple piracy. Haley stands, moving to the window to gaze out at the sea.
Nice.
I assume, given your unconventional arrival and subsequent actions, that you're here for a reason. More than just to say
Maybe.
what's up.
Yeah, well, I mean...
If you've come concerning the children, know that their safety is my priority. The seas are dangerous, and not just because of pirates. Turning
Alright.
back to face you, she folds her arms.
Alright, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take a knee. I'm gonna talk to these little tykes here. I'm gonna be like, what's up, guys? How's it going? Having fun on the pirate ship? What are your names? What are you doing here? Oh. I get on eye level. That's how you get respect.
Taking Captain Haley Blacktide's words into consideration, you decide to shift your approach towards the royal children, hoping to understand their situation directly from them and perhaps gain insight into how you can assist.
Crack 'em.
Acknowledging the captain's gaze, you take a knee to bring yourself to the level of the younger ones, adopting a friendly and open demeanor. The royal siblings, Prince Elian and Princess Amara, initially watch you with a mix of curiosity and cautious reserve. They're smartly dressed, albeit a bit disheveled from their time aboard the ship, and they carry themselves with an inherent dignity that
great.
speaks of
All
their
right.
upbringing. What's up, guys? How's
What
it
up?
going?
What's
Having
up?
fun on the pirate ship? What are your names?
Dap me up.
What are you doing here? You ask, keeping your tone light and friendly, aiming to put them at ease. Prince Elian, the elder of the two, steps forward with the poise of someone born to lead, despite
Okay.
his youth.
Weird.
I'm Prince Elian, and this is my sister, Princess Amara. He introduces with a wary but firm voice. As for fun, I suppose that's one way to describe our unexpected journey. We're here because, well, that's a long story. But we're being kept safe, that much I can tell.
Okay.
Princess Amara, more reserved, adds, we're waiting to go home.
Okay, cool.
But there are dangers, Captain Blacktide says.
Okay, whatever.
Dangers in the sea. Her gaze
the
shifts to
sea.
Haley Blacktide, a look of trust evident despite the situation.
As long as you don't go overboard, you're
Captain
fine.
Blacktide nods, acknowledging the children's words. The sea is no place for the unprepared, especially now. We've had our share of
Oh, am I talking
complications.
Wait, am I talking
My
to
crew and I are
Blacktide?
ensuring their safety until we can resolve this.
Oh, yeah, I am.
It's clear that while their situation is far from ordinary, the children are being treated with a level of respect and care, not as captives.
Cool. That's kind of
The
all I
threat
need.
mentioned by both Haley and the siblings piques your interest. It could be related to the dangers hinted at by the magic tablet's message of protect.
Oh, yeah. It did say protect.
Seeing an opportunity to align your quest with the safety of the children, you consider how best to offer your aid.
I don't know. I think they're doing pretty good here as far as protection goes. Haley, Blacktide. Maybe you could help me out here. There's this girl back in the brig. Well, now she's kind of in storage, but she helped me break out of your brig, and we're looking to get acquitted of like all crimes against pirate kind, just because I don't know, it just doesn't look good on my rap sheet. I'm gonna be honest. I'm also looking to, I clearly have to protect these kids. I mean, I was sent here by a magical portal. My tablet says protect, and they're a little out of place, so I assume it has something to do with them. So, if we could get past all of the filler and get straight to the good part, just let everybody know not to shoot us on sight. And I'm gonna get back into my Ragnar garb, back into my Gucci, my Louis Vuitton tights. My ensemble.
Your candid admission and request catch Captain Haley Blacktide somewhat off guard, a flicker of amusement crossing her features at the unique manner in which you present your situation.
That's me.
The
I'm
mention of your
unique.
companion in the hold, your desire for a clean slate with the pirates,
That'd be
and your
sick.
commitment to the protection of the royal children, framed in your distinctive Ragnar style, paints a picture of earnest, if unconventional, intentions. Acquitted of all crimes against pirate kind, you say?
Yeah.
Captain
that's
Blacktide
about it.
muses, her tone reflecting a mix of bemusement and consideration. Your arrival and actions aboard my ship have been unorthodox, to say the least,
Well, that's
but it's clear your heart
how
is in
I
the
do
right
it.
place concerning the children. She walks over to the window, looking out at the expanse of the sea for a moment before continuing.
You gotta look out that window a lot. It's like you're
As for
saying-
your companion, anyone who can break out of my brig has skills that could prove useful.
Okay. Not sure why this went into an
And your
interview.
dedication to these royal siblings under such unusual circumstances speaks volumes.
Okay.
Turning back to face you, Haley makes a decision.
I don't
All
know
right,
about
Ragnar the Barbarian,
About to
and your
sign
mysterious ally. Consider yourselves under my protection, for now.
Sick.
As long as your actions align with the safety and well-being of Prince Elian and Princess Amara, we have no quarrel. And I'll ensure my crew is aware of this arrangement. She then addresses your request for attire with a slight smirk. As for your Gucci and Louis Vuitton tights, I'm afraid you'll find our pirate garb more practical for the time being.
Nah, dude. Alright.
But
whatever.
feel free to reclaim whatever gear you deem necessary for your role as their protector.
I'm gonna do that.
The captain extends her hand, a gesture of agreement and mutual respect. We have a common goal, it seems. Protecting the children from whatever dangers lurk in these waters.
I'm sure it's like fish.
Let's focus on that. And
Okay. Alright. I think I got it. Alright. I'm gonna dip out, I guess. I'm gonna thank her, some finger guns to the kids, and then I'll head down to, I think it was storage, and I'll pick up my pants again. Tights, totally different. I'll throw those back on, throw my shirt back on, as loosely fitted as it is, and then I'll head back up to the ship deck. And I'll take a gander out at the sea, see what I can't discern from our surroundings. I'm assuming it's just ocean. That's kind of how these things work. You're on a ship, it's mostly ocean.
with an agreement reached and a new sense of purpose, you express your thanks to Captain Haley Blacktie with an informal but friendly gesture of finger guns, a move that, despite its anachronism, seems to convey your appreciation well enough. The royal siblings, Prince Elian and Princess Amara, receive similar farewells, a light moment that brings brief smiles to their faces amidst the uncertainty of their situation. Leaving the captain's quarters behind, you make your way back to the storage area, navigating the ship with a newfound confidence. The crew members you pass give you curious glances, but the captain's word evidently travels fast,
What's
and
up?
no one impedes your passage.
Your boy. Coming through.
Upon reaching storage, you quickly locate your Ragnar garb among the assorted plunder and equipment.
Kaplow.
With a sense of relief, you discard the pirate disguise in favor of your own attire.
Yeah.
The pants and
Good.
tights, distinct in their difference,
Looking real
once again
good.
form your familiar and comfortable ensemble, accompanied by your loosely fitted shirt.
Very loose. That's how I like it.
Dressed
Deep
once
V.
again in your own clothes, you feel a renewed sense of identity and readiness to face whatever challenges lie ahead.
And then I go back to the...
Garbed as Ragnar the Barbarian once more, you
Okay.
ascend to the ship deck, stepping into the open air and the vast expanse of the sea that stretches to the horizon in every direction.
Yep. Yeah,
The sun
let's
beats
see.
down from a clear sky, its reflection dancing on the undulating surface of the water.
What was that word?
The breeze carries the taste of salt and adventure, the ship cutting through the waves with purpose under the skilled command of its crew.
This adventuring's making me thirsty.
As you take a moment to survey the surroundings, it's indeed mostly the open ocean that meets your gaze, endless, mysterious, and teeming with both peril and possibility.
Yeah.
However, the view offers a sense of freedom and the reminder that you are part of something much larger than yourself.
Yeah, okay. Give me... Let's set her up, shall we? Okay. We continue on. I assume we're just kind of floating out here in the ocean. We're moving. I don't see any buoys or anything not ocean related. So I guess we're just gonna continue on. I don't know what territory we're in. I don't know I don't know what kind of magical things are above us, below us, to the left of us, to the right of us, X, Y, Z. But I'm gonna take it as we go. I kind of sit on the. I grab a seat on a bench, and I just kind of look around and hope nothing attacks us.
As you settle into your new role aboard the Sovereign Reprisal, you find a spot on a bench on the deck, allowing yourself a moment of reprieve. The ship continues its journey across the vast, open ocean, the steady rhythm of the waves and the call of the sea birds the only indications of passage through the endless blue. The crew moves about their duties with practiced ease, the ship a self-contained world moving through the waters with purpose. Your thoughts drift to the possibilities of what lies ahead. The ocean is a realm of its own, filled with both wonder and danger. Magical creatures could be lurking beneath the waves, ancient ruins hidden beneath the depths, and storms conjured by the whims of capricious sea gods. The boundaries of known territories blur into the uncharted, where maps end and legends begin.
Okay.
Captain Haley Blacktide, with her knowledge of these waters and the threats they conceal, steers the ship through safer paths, but the ocean's unpredictability remains a constant companion.
Okay.
Your alliance with the captain and your
I guess I'll wave over Captain Blacktide and I'll be like, so where are we? What kind of dangers do we have to worry about here? Is there anything specific?
At your beckoning, Captain Haley Blacktide approaches, her demeanor one of calm command mixed with the openness she's extended to you since your alliance.
What was that?
She surveys the horizon briefly before turning her attention to you, understanding the weight of your questions. We're currently navigating through the crescent waters. She begins, her gaze momentarily shifting back to the vast expanse of the ocean. It's a region known for its unpredictable currents, and a favorite haunt for those wishing to avoid the more patrolled routes. As for dangers, she pauses, considering her words carefully. The sea is never without its threats.
My fault.
She leans against the ship's railing, facing you. First, there are the natural dangers, storms that can rise without warning, treacherous reefs that lurk beneath the waves, ready to tear the hull of any ship that strays too close.
Right, but not this ship.
The crescent waters are known for sudden squalls that can test even the most seasoned crew. Then, there's the wildlife. Not all creatures of the deep are content to let ships pass unmolested. We've had reports of sirens in the area, their songs luring sailors to their doom, and sea serpents large enough to crush a vessel like this in their coils. We keep a vigilant watch and steer clear of known nesting grounds. Lastly, there are other ships. Not all who sail these waters are friendly. Pirates, rival factions, and even privateers commissioned by enemy kingdoms can pose a significant threat. We may be formidable, but we're not invincible.
Alright, well let's take a look.
Captain Blacktide meets your eyes with a steady gaze. We're well prepared for what the sea can throw at us, but vigilance is our best ally.
Yeah, okay. You say that you're well prepared. I just kind of turn to the left and I look off like the railing and I just like point. I'm like, that's a giant sea monster, by the way. It looks really angry. Looks super mean. And just kind of staring at us with huge red eyes. Is that something we should worry about? Seems like we should be worrying about that.
At your alarming declaration, Captain Haley Blacktide quickly turns to follow your pointed direction, her eyes narrowing as she scans the horizon.
What do you mean, narrow?
The crew, catching on to the urgency in your voice and gesture, also pause in their duties, looking out to sea with a mix of curiosity and concern. And there, emerging from the depths of the crescent waters, is an undeniable sight, a giant sea monster, its massive form breaking the surface of the water with a show of power that sends waves rippling towards the ship.
Okay.
Its eyes, red and piercing, fixate on the sovereign reprisal, with an intelligence and focus that suggest a predatory interest. The creature's appearance causes a stir among the crew, but Captain Blacktide remains composed, though the seriousness of the situation is clear in her swift orders.
Yeah?
All hands, prepare for a potential engagement. Archers to your positions, and mages, ready your spells. This beast may be big, but we're not helpless prey, she commands, her voice carrying authority and a hint of defiance. The crew springs into action, their earlier activities abandoned for the more pressing threat. Archers take position along the railing, arrows nocked and aimed at the looming figure, while those with magical abilities begin to chant, gathering their power to defend the ship. Turning to you, Captain Blacktide nods in acknowledgement of your alert. Well spotted, Ragnar. Seems we've got our first test of cooperation.
I mean, it's right there.
That creature out there is a behemoth of the deep, rare but not unheard of in these waters. They're attracted to magic and tumult, which means our passage has likely drawn its attention.
What about the lady with the octopus arms and stuff? The tentacle girl? What's her deal?
Recognizing the gravity of the situation and contemplating your options, you recall the mention of a significant figure from your conversations and the knowledge shared by Captain Haley Blacktide, Queen Marisandra of the Abyss, the ruler of the sea known for her command over its creatures and her ability to communicate with them. Her description, marked by the distinctive feature of having the lower body of an octopus, aligns with the lore of beings who hold sway over the ocean's depths and its inhabitants. The lady with the octopus arms. Queen Marisandra of the Abyss. You say, turning to Captain Blacktide, seeking to connect the current threat with potential allies or avenues of negotiation. Could she be a factor in this? Maybe she can communicate with or control this behemoth? Captain Blacktide's expression shifts, a mix of concern and contemplation crossing her features. Queen Marisandra. Yes, if anyone holds influence over the creatures of the deep, it would be her. But summoning her or seeking her aid is not without risks. She is a powerful entity, bound by the laws and whims of the sea. Our dealings with her have been complicated.
Okay.
However, the imminent threat of the behemoth leaves little room for hesitation. But you're right. If there's a chance she can intervene or provide guidance, it's...
Alright, what? She needs like a sacrifice or something for us to talk to her? Is that the case? I guess I'll walk over to one of the pirates and just push him off. Like, is that good enough? Is that enough? I just saw her like 5 seconds ago, by the way. I thought she was already here. Oh, the music ended.
Before you act on the impulse to push a pirate overboard as a form of sacrifice, Captain Haley Blacktide catches your arm, her grip firm but not aggressive, a clear sign to halt.
Sure.
Wait,
whatever.
Ragnar, she says, a serious tone to her voice. That's not how we'll gain Queen Marisandra's favor. Sacrifice is not what she seeks, not like this, and not without understanding and consent. The ways of the sea, and those who rule it, are complex and bound by ancient laws and respect. She releases your arm, ensuring she has your attention. Queen Marisandra values balance, respect for the sea, and its creatures. Arbitrary acts of violence won't summon her aid. They might
Okay.
even turn her against us.
Oh, that's not good.
Our message, sent through the sea crystals, is a plea for parley, a request for dialogue or assistance. If she chooses to respond, it will be on her terms, likely seeking an understanding or a form of mutual aid rather than blind sacrifice.
Really?
The captain's explanation sheds light on the nuanced diplomacy required when dealing with entities like Queen Marisandra.
Seems kind of lame, honestly.
The sea, much like the land, has its own codes of conduct, especially among its more powerful denizens. The mage completes the spell, casting the sea crystals overboard. They glow brightly as they touch the water, sending ripples across the surface that carry your message into the depths.
Okay.
All you
Magic?
can do now is wait and hope that the Queen sees fit to respond favorably to your request for aid. As moments pass in anxious anticipation, the crew remains vigilant, eyes on the sea, where the behemoth continues its menacing approach. Then, the water around the ship begins to glow, a soft, ethereal light emanating from below. It's a sign. Queen Marisandra has received your message and is responding.
Sick.
The surface of the water parts, and a figure rises from the depths, the lower body of an octopus and the upper form of a regal, powerful woman. It's Queen Marisandra herself, her eyes reflecting the vastness of the ocean she commands. Who calls upon the Queen of the Abyss and seeks the favor of the sea?
It's
Her
your boy.
voice carries over the water, both
Ragnar.
beautiful and commanding, demanding an answer. Captain Blacktide steps forward, respectful but confident. Queen Marisandra, we seek your wisdom and aid against the behemoth that threatens this vessel and all aboard. We offer no sacrifice but seek an accord, one that respects the balance of your realm. Your
Yeah.
earlier assumption about the need for a sacrifice reflects a misunderstanding of the sea's ways, a lesson in the importance of knowledge and diplomacy when dealing with powerful beings.
Okay. Are you lecturing me?
Now, with the Queen's attention secured,
You're
the
an
fate of your
octopus.
encounter with the behemoth, and perhaps the course of your journey, rests in the hands of Queen Marisandra of the Abyss.
Yeah, okay. God. I'm tight today. I can hear my legs cracking. Good lord. Alright. Oh, mighty, Queen Marisandra of the ocean. Or whatever. What's up? It's your boy, Ragnar, the barbarian. My fault. Didn't mean to try and sacrifice somebody for you. I guess I didn't know. That's my B. Sorry about it. Do not curse us by throwing some crab people on the deck and have us fight them. That'd be crazy. That'd actually be kind of cool. You could totally do that. Actually, you know what? That sounds awesome. If you're into that, you can summon like a crab dude and like a fish dude, and then we'll fight those, and then you can fight that sea monster, or I don't know, talk to it. I don't really know how these things work. They kind of like Aquaman, Aquawoman. Apologize, my fault. I don't know how this whole thing works. What did you want from us? I assume it's affordable.
Queen Marisandra of the Abyss listens to your unconventional greeting with an expression that is difficult to read. The sea around her calms as she considers your words, the immense power she wields evident in the stillness that follows your speech.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Her gaze fixes on you, a depth to her eyes that mirrors the ocean she commands. Ragnar the Barbarian, she begins, her
What's
voice
up?
resonating with the power of the deep. Your words are as tumultuous as the sea itself.
I don't know what that means.
Your
Thank
request
you.
is, unusual.
Okay, alright.
A hint of amusement flickers across her features, suggesting that your approach, while unorthodox, has not offended her.
Okay, weird.
Summoning creatures for you to battle as a spectacle is not the way of the sea, nor of my realm.
I feel like you got...
My creatures serve their purpose, maintaining the balance of the ocean,
mad boring.
not as combatants for entertainment. She then turns her attention to the more pressing matter at hand, the behemoth of the deep looming dangerously close to the ship.
Yeah, that thing.
As for the creature that threatens your voyage, it acts not out of malice but instinct, drawn by disturbances in its domain. It is within my power to calm it, to guide it back to the depths where it belongs, away from your path. Queen Marisandra floats closer to the ship, her presence commanding yet not threatening. But such intervention does not come without its price. The sea demands respect, and those who sail its waters must understand the balance that governs all life within it.
Okay. I feel like this is another
Your actions
lecture.
today, and in the future, must reflect this understanding. Protect the balance of the sea, respect its creatures, and remember that your journey across its waters is a privilege, not a right.
Probably not.
She extends a hand, and the water around the behemoth begins to swirl, creating a vortex that gently pulls the creature away from the sovereign reprisal, calming its agitation. The behemoth, under the queen's influence, ceases its advance, turning instead to disappear beneath the waves, guided by an unseen force. Let this be a lesson to you, Ragnar the Barbarian, and to all who travel with you, Queen Marisandra declares, her gaze sweeping over the ship and its crew. The sea is a world unto itself, vast and mysterious, deserving of your respect. Honor it, and you will find your way across its waters safe. Disregard its laws, and you will find no refuge within its depths.
Okay. Is it doing the thing where it stops for a second and then it's going to start again? It's just done? Okay. Well, I guess let's see where it stopped, huh? Oh, well then the captain comes back in, says what's good. Seems like we saved. Oh, okay, well I mean I guess that's it. Nice, cool adventure. Really feeling it today. Having just a wonderful one. Not gonna lie. Alright, well that was sick. Thank you for that. The kids are safe. The ship is safe. I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm gonna turn in. I'm gonna go take a nap. It's been real fun. Wake me up if any crab monsters or fish monsters start to attack. That's pretty much it. That's how we roll in these parts. Tell you what.
With the immediate dangers averted and the ship once again sailing smoothly through the open sea, your declaration of intent to take a well-deserved rest is met with understanding nods from Captain Haley Blacktide and the crew.
Good boy.
The day's events have been nothing short of extraordinary, and the resolution, thanks in no small part to your involvement, has ensured the safety.
Alright, it's Saturday. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna go grab a drink from the local arcade. Let's get my outro music in here. All right. Thank you so much for coming out and watching the stream. Pretty good one. Not a lot of violence today. It usually doesn't go like that. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more tooling on this adventure, but hopefully by Tuesday I will have another adventure for us to embark upon. I think we're probably gonna stay on the ship. We're probably gonna get to the end of everything, drop these children off, and you know, we'll take it from there. But if you're still watching and you liked what you saw, you can go to chat.openai.com, go to the Custom GBT tab, and look up Eldoria Text RPG, interactive adventure game. Take a look at that. You can play it through the exact same adventure I did, or not. That's a cool thing about AI. You can just kind of make your own adventure. The adventure I have is available in the text RPG. I have a few quests. Most of it has to do with Roderick Village, but once you get past Roderick Village, get into that portal, you can come out here to the sea and run through this quest. That'll be Eldoria Text RPG, the Sovereign Reprisal Part 1 and Part 2. You can call that from the Eldoria Text RPG interactive adventure game chat. But yeah, it has been fun. Thank you so much for coming out. And as always, keep calm out there. Try not to let everything push your buttons. You know, we got so many buttons. You can't be pushing them all the time. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Ragnar out.